When I heard the EPA say the water is safe to drink, the air is safe to breathe, I literally had shivers go down my neck because those are the exact words that the EPA used 21 years ago when they tried to assure downtown New Yorkers that it was safe to come back to work. It was safe to go back to school, to go for the first responders to be in what we called the pit. It wasn't safe. And it was years later that NIOSH finally admitted that dozens of respiratory illnesses were directly caused by the toxic exposure to the World Trade Center dust. And years after that, it's now 69 cancers, Jen, that have been linked to the World Trade Center toxins. So excuse me if I'm a little skeptical in believing the EPA when they try to assure the residents of East Palestine, oh, it's safe to return to your homes. I would not believe the EPA at all. I would want independent scientific opinion to test the water, to test the air before I allowed my children, my spouse, or even me to go back to my home. And I know that's not easy. Where a lot of these people can't afford to go to a hotel, but they've got to protect their families. That's what I'd like to see the government do here. Create a health program, an independent health program that provides health care, diagnoses, and really that's what's going to assure the residents that their health is going to be okay. But I fear we are going to see an explosion of cancers if the parallels are what I think they are. In another 10, 15, 20 years, it's really going to be heartbreaking to see what happens to this community. So early detection is the key. I know that sounds corny, but it's so true. It's just a knee-jerk reaction. Stay in your homes. Everything's going to be okay. Don't panic. Well, I beg to differ. I think you should be very scared. What's that line from the movie? Be afraid. Be very afraid and err on the side of caution. Take care of your families and get out of there until we have real independent scientific knowledge that this is going to be safe. I think those people have real reasons for concern, as do the people who drink water in the surrounding areas. From what I understand, the Ohio basin, the water travels to the Mississippi. Just protect yourselves and don't just trust the EPA.